My name is Fox Maxy, and my film is called Dusty Tapes. My film is very based on feelings. Kind of like the feeling that you get when maybe your grandma or grandpa is like telling you something to learn from.
It's actually what we need. Like, we really need older OGs to put us on.
I was inspired to talk about generational lessons because the Academy Museum was telling us the screen is going to be vertical. The focus is going to be like this two-story big moment when you walk into the gallery space. And I thought, I want to get into like the crust, you know, the reason for somebody acting like this, or the reason for somebody thinking this way, or the reason why there's friction, or the reason why there's flow. So I thought about water, I thought about the history of Los Angeles and the history of Southern California, what's underneath everything, what's underneath the cities, what's underneath the water, the layers of things. There's a scene where it's like a street vendor and a family going to get their dinner. That's my favorite part of LA, is the food. And it's also, there's a culture around the people making your food and the people eating the food too. It's very family-based, and so it reminded me of the message that I wanted to say, which was about generations.
It's you on the screen. You're the star. Don't be crying on camera.
We are on the Mesa Grande Reservation. It's in San Diego County. We're surrounded by my great-grandma's house, my grandpa's house, where my mom is, my mom's grave, my cousin's houses, my uncle's houses. It's just a real special place. I feel really connected to people who aren't here anymore. I think place has a lot to do with relatives that have passed on. And so for my experience, it's important to be near places where I know my relatives are around. It's special to have this blood tie to such a beautiful place, which includes, you know, the little beings, the ants. Shout out to the ants, and the birds, the landscape, the oak trees, and the rocks, and the colors of everything, the way that things change in the seasons. It's like such a big part of my work. I'm real proud to be showing work here. So it's like I want to make something that would honor my parents and my grandparents and uncles and aunties, and give them a little bit of shout out for raising me and for teaching me to be who I am, because I feel like if I had any other teachers, I wouldn't be having a film in the museum. You know what I mean? Like, I had to be raised a certain way. It couldn't be without them.
And then it's also about the older people listening and respecting that the world that younger people are growing up in is completely different than the world that they've known.